friends, and welcome to Ms.Debbie Storytime. I'm so happy you're here to join me. Today we have a fun book to read about a silly snail. It's called Snail Crossing, and this snail is very determined to go from one side of the road to the other because he sees something on the other side of the road that he really wants. So let's get started and read about Snail Crossing. Here goes. Snail Crossing, written by Corey Tabor. One lucky day, Snail was out scooting around when he saw the most beautiful sight. Look at his eyes, he said. Wonder what it is. What would be beautiful to a snail? Dun dun dun! A field of plump, crisp cabbage just across the road. Yum! Well, you won't stop me, said Snail to the road. There's the snail. There's the road. There's the cabbage. Look at the crow. His eyes are open wide. He looks a little bit frightened because... Do you see what's coming? You see what's coming up the road? It's a car. Oh no, Snail. Be careful, Snail. Snail had been traveling for some time when he decided to take a break. Why, I must nearly be there, thought Snail. Snails are really slow. Look at all the squiggly marks. That's how far he's traveled. It's taken him a long time. Let's see. Yikes! He was watching the grumbling gray clouds when he felt something coming his way. What it was, Snail couldn't say. Some things are too big and fast for snails to ponder. Well, you won't stop me, said Snail to the thing. Snail was cabbage bound. Nothing could stand in his way. Look at Snail. He's underneath the car. And look what's running up behind Snail. It looks like 4 tiny ants. Do you see them? Hey, you! You're standing in our way. We've got a road to cross here, yelled a troop of rowdy ants. And they probably would have carried on like that if it hadn't started to rain. Look at the drop of rain. Plop! Ooh, I wonder where they're going. Rain, cried the ants. Help, help, help! Cabbage bound or not, Snail couldn't just leave them there. Come in, said Snail. Come in before you drown. That was very nice of Snail. He's sharing his shell with the ants. They're running into his shell. Staying safe. Oh, it's dark in there. Do you see their eyes? Tea? asked Snail. Oh, please. Thank you. That would be lovely, said the ants. Click. Wonder what the click is. He clicked on the lights. We're sorry about earlier. Terribly sorry. Sometimes we get a bit antsy, said the ants. Oh, I know the feeling, said Snail, and he told them all about the plump, crisp cabbage just across the road. Said the ants. They're thinking while they're having their tea. When the rain stopped, the ants said thank you, thank you, thank you, and goodbye. Well, I hope you'll come back soon, said Snail. Count on it, said the ants, and off they went. Now, where was I, said Snail to himself. Ah, yes, Snail was cabbage bound. Nothing could stand in his way. Snail was scooting right along when he noticed something standing in his way. Lunch, said the hungry crow. Oh no, see the bird. I think they like to eat snails. Well, you can't eat me, said Snail. Can't you see I'm cabbage bound? Evasive maneuvers, evasive maneuvers. He's trying to get away from the crow. He's going in circles. You think he'll escape the crow? Let's find out. Honk, honk. Looks like that truck scared the crow away, and just like that, the hungry crow was gone. Snail was very relieved, but a little dizzy from all that spinning. I'm cabbage bound, head in the clouds and foot on the ground. Does it look like he is going in the other direction now? Oh no, let's see. I hope not. Snail scooted and scooted and scooted, and hooray, said Snail, I made it. But where was the cabbage? He's looking both ways. He doesn't see any cabbage. Well, shoot, said Snail. He made it all the way back to where he started. Oh, poor Snail. I wonder what he's going to do. Let's see. But what was that on the horizon? Look at that. It's the cabbage. Could it be? It was. The cabbage was coming to Snail. No way. How did that happen? Hooray, said Snail. Look at who's carrying the cabbage. Snail bound, we're snail bound. The ants are singing. Ants are very, very strong. They're carrying the cabbage to Snail. Thank you, he said to the ants. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then the new friends went inside for some cabbage soup and tea, and no one felt antsy at all. Look at that. Snail made some new friends, and he got his cabbage to have with tea. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story as much as Miss Debbie did, and now we're gonna make our own silly snail with some stickers and some crayons. I'll see you soon. Now it's craft time, and we are going to make our own silly snail. And what we are going to need is the printable that Miss Debbie has included that you can print off on your printer. We are also going to need some crayons or markers to color. And we are going to need some stickers. This is going to be like a sticker challenge. And if you have a brother or sister in your house, you could print off a couple snails and some stickers. Any kind of stickers will do. And you are going to see who can fill up your snail the fastest without touching the lines with your stickers. Miss Debbie has started one right here. And I didn't compete with anyone. I just had fun doing this on my own. So that is another option. You can just decorate your snail on your own and have fun putting stickers on the shell. If you don't have stickers, you could cut out different shapes of pieces of paper and glue them on, or you could use a crayon or some markers and draw your own designs on the snail shell. So what you're going to do for your sticker challenge is to start a clock or a timer, and then you're going to see who finishes decorating their snail shell with stickers. So Miss Debbie is just going to pretend that I'm racing someone, but I'm putting it down here. So now I'm going to start with another sticker here. This one looks like it might touch the lines. There we go. Stick it over there. And then just keep going. It's a spiral shape, and you're going to go around and around your snail shell, just like so. Then, when you're done competing, see who wins and who finishes first, you can color your snail body. Miss Debbie colored the other one with green. I'm going to color this one with red now. And you can just fill that in. If you want, you can cut out your snail when you're done and put it on another piece of paper, or you can keep it as is and put another piece of paper behind it and hang it up for all to see your beautiful snail. The other activity that Miss Debbie has included is an activity where we can use our fine motor skills. These are the skills that are going to help us hold a pen or a pencil or some crayons and make our fingers much stronger for that. So the first thing that you can do is you can trace the letters of the word snail. You can use your finger and go around all the letters S, N, your A, I, and L. Then once you've traced it with your finger, you can use one of your crayons or your marker and you can trace the letters best you can with your crayon. And we are writing the word snail, I-L. Then the next thing you can do is find some small pieces that you can work with. Miss Debbie has some pom-poms. If you don't have pom-poms, you could use pieces of cereal. That's something great to use when we do our counting activities. So all I'm going to do is take some of my pom-poms with my hand and count the circles as I go along. 1, 2, 3, you can count along with me, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and try to get them in the circles. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yay! Now if you want to take it a step further, these are Miss Debbie's little tweezers that I use, and I got these at the dollar store. These are great for fine motor skills, and you can try picking up whatever it is that you have and putting it in between the circle like this. You squeeze it to hold it, and then you let go of it to let it go. So that's something fun that you could do to strengthen your fine motor skills. Thank you so much for joining me reading our book about snail crossing and making our own silly snail craft. And until I see you again next week, my friends, stay happy and healthy. Bye.